Geez, you yap way too much. Greatest civilization, this, greatest, that, yada yada yada, you wanna test how long you'll live. You shitty-ass copy of the Emperor. Want me to send you to the primordial light side right now? The door will open. The door will open and a powerful being will descend from it, bringing us the land of light. This bitch ain't getting it. True dat. What's this? The one dying today isn't me, but you, huh? Hey. All the priests are leaving. This color. You can't do this. Seo Moon Yeep. Above you. What the heck is that? How exciting. You're still alive despite being hit by that. But I guess this method isn't right after all. I can't even use 1/100th of my powers. As I thought, the only way is for my body to cross over. I must find a way to open the door. Huh. He's disappearing on his own. Yes, the monster's body is crumbling, unable to handle the power of Waran that pervades it. We lost the trail. Yeah, we barely caught one before they all ran away. Did you say he was the 5th? We couldn't do anything about it. That shell of a monster possessed by Waran got up and blocked me from catching those priests. Does that mean you met Waran? It wasn't a proper conversation. After a single attack, it couldn't handle its own strength, and self-destructed. But we know one thing for sure now. There's no way other than opening the door for Waran to come here. I see. It's a relief he hasn't found the door yet, but I can't believe he was even attempting to use such means. That door must be pretty hard to find, huh? Yeah, there's 2 reasons for that. The first reason is the same as to why we couldn't trace the priests that ran away and returned. The ancient emperor must have cut off all dungeons and passageways connected to the Forsaken World, and sealed every trace of them twice or thrice. So he could never come back. The second reason must be that Waran has to figure out that door all alone, right? Huh. What about those minions of his? The first only knows that the one he serves is the primordial light. Waran is impersonating the almighty primordial light, so he can't ask the first to find the door for him. Aha, if he inquires about those types of matters, his identity will be revealed. If the being that is supposed to teach you asks for your help, then you can't help but be suspicious. So first, while studying and progressing as the first, he must be planning his own self-realization. How long do you think it'll take? Though it took a long, long time, he came to realize himself in a space of nothingness, and awakened his intellect. He will definitely find that door someday. However, whether he will find the door today, or in some dark distant future, nobody knows. Can't we have another chat with him? Are you out of your mind? How are you going to meet him? Didn't you say you met him in the past? When did I ever say that? In the final dungeon. You said you ran into him while going to meet the primordial light, remember? Man, you scared. If I could do it, I would have gone to meet him long before. Easy to say when it's not your business. Do you know why you lost to me? Seo Moon Yeep, if you're trying to provoke me, now's not. You guys keep depending on that primordial light or whatever. But I don't have anything like that. It's all my power, my responsibility, and my judgment. You said you were terrified when you met in the past, right? Because you couldn't talk to the primordial light, were in a hurry, and an unknown, powerful force had overpowered you. You're not wrong. But this time, you know who he is. Maybe this time it'll be different if you're mentally prepared for it. Is that so? From now on, even I must act on my responsibility and my judgment. Great, let's give this a shot then. Are you sure you'll be okay? Ever since I was able to walk in the land of light, I feel like I've developed a longing for life. The brightly shining sun, and the sky with an infinite universe in it whose depths cannot be seen. For me, simply looking at this nature was a blessing and happiness. You brat, why are you spewing out all those fussy lines as if you're about to die? I won't die. Since there is still so much on this earth that I have not seen, I'm all ready. Phew. I was chosen by the primordial light, but I lost his trust and started a horrendous war that led to the downfall of our people. When I enter the spirit realm, I'll encounter countless vengeful spirits. But I'm ready for it. Seo Moon Yeep, come here. Huh? Why me? Come hold my hand. What? No. Hoo. What's wrong? Are you scared? Ah. I'm not scared. I just don't want to do it. It's necessary, so do as I tell you to. It won't affect you at all. You just need to hold my hand until I lose my consciousness. Ah, geez. If I must. Okay then. Oi, wait a minute. Become my henchman. What are you suddenly talking about? Henchman? That sounds like an obnoxious way of saying you want me to work under you. Ah, are you gonna do it or not? Should I let your hand go, huh? You're gonna force my hand then. It won't hurt you so, well, okay. Let's do that. Huh? Really? I don't know what you're plotting here, but I feel if it's you, you must be doing it for a reason. You don't necessarily do any unnecessary stuff, do you? Though you say and do a lot of obnoxious things. Savior's henchman. What on earth? Doesn't matter if you die. Come back, you brat. It's your Savior's command. High Priest. It's the High Priest, the one who drove us to our deaths. Thank goodness they're only talking, not actually attacking me. I suppose it's because they remember me when I was petrified. Everyone. I'm sorry. You, the Queen's advisor. High Priest. I was waiting for you. You knew I was coming, haha. From birth till my death at your hands, I did nothing but serve the Queen my whole life. I didn't have the foresight to know you were coming. Ugh. Don't worry. For a dead person, the past is already irrelevant. I'm just here to let you know that I'm not the only one who's been waiting for you. These souls are the past high priests. So, you're finally here. That means this person is the most powerful of all high priests in history. The last high priest. The first high priest. Apologize, I no longer qualify as a high priest. That's what you get for messing up so badly. In my youth, I was just as smart and daring as you. If there had been a prophecy like that during my time, I would have flipped out too. Luckily, there was no such thing then, so I was fortunate enough not to destroy my own people. I am truly ashamed of myself. I have always been watching you. I watched you visit the spirit realm to meet the primordial light, and I was watching you when you invaded the land above with an army of monsters. Back then, your eyes had lost their wisdom. I sensed nothing but chaos in your aura. Now, your aura exudes a different energy. I've died once I became a spirit and now I inhabit a human body, so it's obvious that my energy is different. That's not what I meant. As you said, you're currently neither a human nor an underworlder. However, now your eyes hold more determination than ever before. You found a new mission. Unlike back then, you're treading the right path. This gift was meant to be yours, but now that you've become a dead spirit, you can't use it. So, give this to the man who brought you to this point. This is. You have to travel a long way from here, so let's meet when you return. You already know why I came to the spirit realm, huh? That's right. Be careful. You may have a living body, but it's not yours. I can tell at a glance that the bond between your soul and that body is weak. He'll aim for that weakness and go after your soul. I have come prepared. Have you? How smart. Okay, then. Go on. You must return, okay? Keep in mind. Fear of the unknown may make your opponent seem bigger. Incomprehensible fear stems only from ignorance. I will. I can feel it. It's warm. An energy that seems to embrace everything in it. Even though I know it's not the primordial light, it's drawing me toward it as well. Waran. I wonder how long he's been around. A being from ancient times, more ancient than any living creature. Can we say he's not a higher being than us, just as we have looked down on humans for being lesser? I wonder if we are the lesser ones in the eyes of this monster. A chill ran down my spine. Should I really be meeting him like this? I'm terrified. Keep in mind. Fear of the unknown may make your opponent seem bigger. Remind yourself why you're here. That's right, incomprehensible fear stems only from ignorance. My child, if you think you can fool me, it won't work. Show yourself, you duplicate. Oh, my child. Enough, I already know you're a monster. Reveal your true nature. Ku. Kakik. I see you have finally caught on to my existence. I'm loving this. So loving this. What exactly is so entertaining? I've given several unilateral orders, but this is my first time communicating with someone like this. Are you lonely? Ah, right. This is loneliness, huh? The mood has changed. Is it learning by talking to me? So many people followed me, so I was unaware that this is loneliness. No one is aware of my profound wisdom, so what is the point of becoming so great? Isn't that right? Ugh, no. He's dragging me in. I am the king. Is this the forsaken world? It's similar to how my spirit attack works. He summoned my spirit to the spirit realm and anchored it with aura. What are you doing? Follow me, you underworlder. I enjoy talking to you, and I want to have you. Damn it, this brat. It's already the 24th hour, the whole day has gone by. You didn't say it would take this long. Oh. What's wrong with this? The high priest's possession is being undone. What? That means something's going on in the spirit realm, doesn't it? As if something will happen. Yes, but seeing how it hasn't been undone yet, she must be resisting it. What the heck? Can't I do anything? No. What happens in the spirit realm is a matter between souls. You can't interfere from the material realm. What the heck? Wait. Yuk. How could this be? Huff, huff. Hours since the possession got undone. I still don't sense anything. What do we do now? Have you given up? I think I should give up now since. What are you doing? Let's eat something first. I was holding this brat's hand the whole day, so I couldn't eat anything. What? But the high priest's possession is already. I thought I'd die of hunger. Did you know you were all born from the monsters that we created? You people couldn't even handle your own creations, so you locked us in here and fled. Do you get it? It doesn't matter who was first anymore. Power is everything. That's the conclusion I've come to in this. Power. Witness my kingdom. They're driven by pure instinct. They eat, and they unfortunately, none of them with an intellect like mine. They are simply savage monsters who only grow larger and stronger. They don't recognize their king, their master, and bare their fangs, even after all these years. I was the only one, and my encounter with you has pushed me one step further. What is this? What the hell does that mean? This place is plainly boring to me now. This vile aura. Perhaps it's because of the change in his appearance, but the restraints loosened up. I must be the chosen one. I'm almost done. A bit earlier, you said this was loneliness, right? He just walked by me, yet I couldn't see him. I can't face him alone, this guy. I have come this far all alone. I absorbed someone as knowledgeable as you. Such unbelievable strength. I must flee. Did you think you could escape? You're already in my grasp. And I will use you, the door that leads me to the surface. Become part of me. Hours since the possession got undone. The soulless body's starting to decompose now. It's really, the end now. If there isn't even a body to return to, then, the high priest won't be able to return. Stop this now, you too, shut up, ah. I cast dozens of magic runes for. But. No way. Doesn't matter if you die. Come back, you brat. Is this the promise from back then? Seomoon Yeep. Oh, monster, to seek wisdom from others is to be even more foolish than a thoughtless beast. See. I told you I said she'll come back, didn't I? Here I come. And no. Aren't you an early bird? Wait, how long has it been? It's been 32 hours, you rascal. I came back earlier than I thought. What, you brat? If you knew it was going to take so long, you should have told me. I thought I was going to die of hunger. This isn't the time to whine, Seomoon Yeep. I met the monster. What? His intellect has grown immensely since his encounter with the Emperor. He wants to absorb me to gain more knowledge. If that guy ever comes here, he'll consume all intelligent life in existence. That's why there's a place we must go, Seomoon Yeep. Right after you got back, the high priest from ancient times left a secret treasure for you. We're going to go find it. We've arrived. Wow, what is this place? It's a space protected by a strong barrier. It's a barrier that only those approved by the ancient high priest are able to pass through. If they could make a barrier like this, why didn't those first somethings make something like this in their base? It was too big of an area to cover with a barrier like this. You would need a core at the level of a holy artifact. Also, those guys are advanced priests. They wouldn't know how to make or open these things. For high priest use, super strength barrier, high priest only. Then, what about you? Out of all the high priests, I am the one they call the strongest. It would be possible if I had enough time and aura. Ugh. That posture is pissing me off. That's right. This is the legacy left by the ancient high priest. Looks like it wasn't left for me. Seomoon Yeep. Try putting your hand on this. Huh, me? Fuck, you sure this isn't a trap or something? Stop making pointless guesses. You bastards are trying to get rid of me so that you can take over the earth again, right? Calm down. Even if we got rid of me, we won't be able to stop the tribulation. What are you saying? You fool. If we got rid of you now, we won't be able to stop the tribulation. Even if we took over the earth, it would be in ruins. You have a point. TCH. Move aside. This is the legacy. Are they telling me to play marbles? Seomoon Yeep. Arf. This is, the divine language. No, it's different. It's not like the divine language that's meant to brainwash people. These letters, this language is to break the shackles of racial limit. This. Please show this to the observer. This is. It's a crystallized form of my memories obtained after I went to the Lost World. Using this in battlefield, ensures that you can add the monsters from the Lost World to it. Oh, I see. If the players can fight the monsters inside Battlefield first. That's right. I purposefully made the effort to remember the monsters' looks, movements, abilities, and more. The humans will be able to come up with ways to deal with them. However, they might not be able to get used to all the monsters because there are constantly new species appearing. Oh, but what about Seomoon Yeep? Just what kind of power did you give him? That's the language used to temper your soul. Not only does it have the power to strengthen the body, but the soul as well. It's an enlightenment that took my whole life to realize. Although, I didn't expect to pass it on to a human. I'm back. Oh, did you just get back? How was the vacation? Yeah, I had a blast. If it's okay with you guys, can I eat with you? Of course. Please give me a lot. It's been a while since I had food made by you, so. Hey, wash up first. What were you doing to get so dirty? That's a secret. Ah, now I feel alive. You haven't eaten. I didn't even notice the time pass. This bastard, making me paranoid. This news isn't related to you, right? Oh, this? I heard about it. It'll be quite fun this time. BF World Champions League, hello to all the Battlefield fans around the globe. I am the president of the World Battlefield Association. I'm here to announce to you that this year's champs will be more special than ever before. Watching, wow, isn't this the first time the president showed her face? It's probably a stand-in. The league is 17 years old already. Would it make sense for someone that young to be the president? It's possible if she was a superhuman. No, if you think about the technology, she could be an underworlder. There's no way she's an underworlder. She's too pretty. There will be new dungeons and monsters. And other than the necessary restrictions, players will be able to use their abilities for 10 minutes. It will be the greatest festival of Battlefield history with over 166 countries participating. And it starts now. World champs ranked 5th New York Bears, a BFCH World League this time. US East World rank 5 Bears. World champs ranked 3rd LA Warriors this time, I will. US West World rank 3 Warriors. World champs ranked 2nd Berlin Blitz, World rank 2, Berlin. This year as well. RF World champs rank 1st Paris Lumiere. World rank Paris Lumiere BC. I will bring home the World Championship trophy. YSM 3, World rank 162. World champs record YSM Yens 3, World rank 162. We're really going. The World Champs. Oh, what a coincidence. You guys are watching the World Champs announcement. Yee, President. Everyone must have thought, what a weak team, after seeing the 5th ranked team, right? Back in my day, the superhumans of our country were always in the top 5. But while I was away just for a bit, whether it be the World Championship trophy or the camera team that follows the 5th rank, they're all rolling around in other countries. Would you guys be able to accept this situation if you were me? We're not going to pick up a trophy. We're going to pick up our money. Target Seomoon Yeep, human, 79 80ths 79/98 76 77ths 91 92nd strength agility speed stamina focus skill aura leadership tactics ability analysis throwing immortal amplify. Savior's henchman soul transmutation 2, strength 79-80, agility 79/98, speed 76-77, stamina 91-92, focus, skill, aura, leadership, tactics, soul transmutation, amplified, won't break due to overcoming the body's limits. The stats that have reached their caps will increase. After all, I have no such thing as a limit. BF World Champions League picks out the strongest of all the battlefield. This is Paris Lumiere BC, the right of the superhumans. Kurlan, the battlefield of the stars. Bear New York, Battlefield's throne. It is the World Champs. First 2023 Battlefield World Champions League. Republic of Korea, Jamsil. The winner of the second half of this season of Korea's 19th Battlefield National League is KB, 1 League Closing Ceremony YSM. YSM. With this, they've earned a ticket to participate in the World Championship preliminaries. This is to be expected. This is just a matter of course. The growth of the players recruited and trained by Seo-moon Yeep, with Seo-moon Yeep himself and Pietro Anela on top of that, they're expected to be the world's top 3 superhumans. YSM isn't the weak team it was when I had first arrived. Now, the whole world is focused on them. KB, 1 League Rank 1, expecting them to pass the preliminaries and show their faces on the main stage. The next step is winning the world champs. Didn't you extend your vacation because you said you had things to do? Did you finish what you had to do? No, there's still a long way to go. I should show my face for things like this, at least. Isn't there still time before the world champ preliminaries? President, what? What is this pressure? 1 month prior. You want to remodel the space left by the ancient high priest into a training ground? YSM empty backyard. Yeah. Didn't you say that you can make that barrier or whatever as long as you have enough time and aura? Wouldn't it be easier if it's just changing the existing space? Thinking of such unnecessary things, you really know how to work a person, Seo-moon Yeep. What unnecessary? I thought you guys said I was the savior. I'm just trying to do my part as the savior and become stronger. You can't even do that for me. This reminds me of someone who said something similar. Who? The Emperor. Only I will be able to save you guys. Are you taking me for a psycho who only knows how to fight? Isn't that about right, you battle maniac? Stop that. Anyways. Make me a room too. I will need great amounts of magic stones. Where would you even find such an amount? Oh, magic stones. I thought ahead, and got some from the Queen. Stupid. What can you do with so little? Seriously? That'll only be enough to make a portal to travel between the dimensions, knowing you would say that. I asked her to give me everything she had. Can you also upgrade my motorcycle with the magic stones as well? 0 back 0.1 second, 1 million horsepower, eco-friendly, hehe. Ha, bring it here. Oh, you're here. Beck Jeho. I knew you remodeled but I didn't expect it to change so much. I almost didn't recognize it. Strength. I mean, I used a lot of money. Now. Let's talk inside. President's office. Our opponent for the World Champ preliminaries has been decided. Oh. Who is it? Japan. Japan's Koshi Shooting Stars. The superhuman called Kagura Hikari is the ace of the team with his ability, Spark. His individual world ranking is around rank 20 and he's pretty popular. Oh, since we're on the topic, what rank is Japan currently? You said Korea was ranked 162. Yeep, we aren't ranked 162 anymore. Ha. Since we won the A match against England, we're 148. TCH. Such low standards to be happy about, people might think we're ranked 4th if they saw you. Rankings don't just change that drastically. So, what's Japan's rank? It's the 27th. What did you say? Haha, there's such a huge gap when we're in the same neighborhood. Just what went wrong? How do they rank the countries for it to be like this? So, it's based on a record of A matches, the number of individually high-ranked people, the number of strong teams, and, oh, the country's record in the World Champs. Japan was a runner-up a couple of years ago, but the number of times the Korean team has made it to the main stage, we couldn't even get past the preliminaries, huh? Yeah, we lost a lot of powerful superhumans because we were late to join the battlefield due to the country's regulations. Jin Tae-hyung, no, the association president was barely able to keep a few from leaving. However, they weren't able to adjust, retiring soon after. So, we're ranked 148. Yeah, sigh, I guess I'll have to change that. Well, whatever. How much will our ranking go up if we win the World Champs? Ha. Since I'll take first place without a doubt. I thought you were going to show me why you were so sure. Why an empty field? Watch carefully. I'll show you what I've been up to recently. A return stone. It seems to be a different color. Oh, could it be something the high priest made for you? Yeah, I still have doubts. Hey, hurry up and grab it. Dimensional training room. We're here. Yeep. What is this? The gravity here is 10 times stronger and the dungeon itself steals the aura of the living. Be careful. You will pass out from having your aura drained if you don't pay attention. What? Now, I'll show you why I'm sure I'll win. Soul transmutation activated. Stats that have reached their cap will increase. 1 month until the world champs. I will break the barrier for humanity. Target Yeep. What is this? Strength 80-81, Agility 97/98, Speed 77-78, Stamina 91-92, Focus Skill 101-102, Aura Leadership Tactics Ability Analysis Throwing. Immortal Amplify, Savior's Henchman, Soul Transmutation. You should have told me earlier if your shield was broken. Coach Gabriel Sana, you won't have a shield for tomorrow's world champs. How did you even break such a sturdy shield? Oh it's a bit complicated to explain. I notified the Bald Twins but I haven't heard back from them. I thought they would send it by today. Heh. It's not like you guys can't beat Japan without me, right? You're right, but notify me as soon as possible when something like this happens from now on. Don't you know that you can't participate in the match if you don't have the registered equipment? A piece of equipment itself can be changed, but the participant must match it to the type of equipment they have registered. In Seo Moon Yeep's case, the spear and the shield. It'll be fine if the shield arrives before the match, but, well, I guess I can just use the standard equipment if anything, but I have a feeling that it'll arrive today. What? You're telling me that you broke the shield? The same shield that's pretty much a holy relic. What did you do to break such a thing? Oh, you know, just this and that, but that shield even survived the last dungeon. It sure was sturdy. Now that I think about it, it's pissing me off. It wouldn't have broken if you guys made it better in the first place, right? Huh. It was made 19 years ago. Ugh, we got it. Since technology has come a long way since then, we will make the greatest shield. Something that can even withstand Shuren's death ray or Pietro's summons. However. What, does it cost a lot of money? How much? No, we don't need any money. Since we are your sponsor, give us the broken shield. We'll finish it quickly and send it over. Is what they said. Ho, speak of the devil. Hey, you baldies. When is the shield arriving? I thought you bastards said you'll send it over quickly. For the debut of a new shield, it's not right to just send the shield over. Huh. To see it with our own eyes, we flew over on a private plane. This is what you would call a surprise. Ugh. Ahem. We're thankful that you're looking forward to our president's match, but it will be hard for you to watch in person. Huh. He won't be participating until later. What? Welcome, everyone who came to support Battlefield. Finally, the opening of the World Champs will start today. YSM vs Hoshi Shooting Stars. Hoshi Shooting Stars vs YSM. If it's YSM as they are now, they'll be able to wipe the floor with most teams. Heh. Would they lose in the preliminaries with Seo Moon Yeep and Pietro? Before we go into the match, I will explain the rules of the World Champs preliminaries. The World Champs preliminaries will involve the best out of 3 matches, win 2, lose 0. And will be carried out using the point system. The points from the preliminaries Win +3, draw +1, lose -1. Will be as such, and the team with the most points in each group will move on to the finals. Also, out of the 166 countries registered with the Battlefield Association, the top 5 of last year's world champs will go directly to the finals. Paris Lumiere BC, French League, last year's world champs winner. Berlin Blitz, German League, last year's world champs runner-up. US West League, LA Warriors, last year's world champs 3rd place. US East League, New York Bears, last year's world champs 4th place. English League, London Iron Knights, last year's world champs 5th place. The other 161 countries will be divided into 27 groups with 6 teams each, fighting for the 27 seats. And then, if you get past the preliminaries, Battlefield's highest honor, aiming for the world champs trophy, the true tournament will start. Finally. I can fight with Seo Moon Yeep, someone I've looked up to. Medical check completed, YSM entering. World champs, I'm getting the jitters. Pietro Appa, Sungo isn't participating in today's match, so I have to do this alone. I should be fine, right? Yeah. Wait. Naeon, you call Mr. Pietro Appa? Of course. We're siblings through the bonds of Mara and Tekbaki. Hyuk-hyung, I'm so nervous that I might poop my pants. Didn't you go to the bathroom 30 minutes ago, Youngmin? Stop saying stupid things using your nerves as an excuse and focus. Now, let's go. Line up straight, huh? Seo Moon Yeep isn't here. No way. He isn't participating in today's match. Both teams enter. They may have a huge gap in the rankings, but that's if you don't include me. You know that Korea and Japan are historically rivals in Northeast Asia, right? You will be drowned in curses if you lose or perform poorly after confidently saying that you will win. Are you confident, Coach Gabriel? Yes. Of course. Ugh, why are you so confident? We came all the way here to see Seo Moon Yeep's World Championship debut. How could you take him out of the main lineup? Ugh, so annoying. Dumb octopus brothers. Who asked you to come? We can't go back in defeat like this. We have no choice but to use our hidden card. We may be true fans of Seo Moon Yeep and Team YSM, but, so that you'd have no choice but to participate, we will cheer for Japan. Neon. Canberra. These bald bastards. How could you think that my YSM could possibly lose in the preliminaries? The first match, the Monster Research Center. However, 7 minutes into the match, YSM dominated. Playing with ants. What did we just witness? Right when the match started. While the tanks were just setting up, what's wrong? I couldn't even get an assist. Beginning with the ranged dealers to the melee dealers, they were all destroyed. Monopolizing the monsters aggroed by the teammates, Pietro, who took all the experience points, ran into the Japanese team alone. Pietro Anela, 11 kills. Pietro Anela, 11 kills. Like the team's name, he shot down all the stars. YSM displays an incredible level of skill even without Seo Moon Yeep. With this, the first match goes to YSM. I expected this to happen, but in under 10 minutes. I'm just going to go back and train. Wait a minute, Seo Moon Yeep. Huh. The match isn't over yet. What are you doing? Go stop him. Quickly. Just a little more. Please watch our matches just a little longer. I will be sure to show you a match that you would regret missing out on. My name is Kaguri Hikiri. The boy you saved 19 years ago. I saved him. It's not like I only saved 1 or 2 people. So, I can't recollect. Japan Osaka was actually the leader of the 7 herders. The audience laughs, enjoying the show as he is being dragged away by his teammates. With this, the usually high-tension Korea versus Japan matches were filled with laughter. I'm sure everyone here would feel the same. Everyone wants to see player Seo Moon-yeep in a match. Would player Kaguri Hikari be able to beat YSM in the second round, forcing player Seo Moon-yeep to come out in the third? We'll have to see. That's not even funny. Forget winning, I'll run around the stadium naked if they can take down Pietro. The second match, Monster Modification Room. Start point 1, start point 2, start point boss 4, point 3. It's a dungeon where the underworlders used to modify monsters. It's built like a complex maze to stop invaders and monsters from escaping. YSM side. You guys know, right? If we lose this match and the president has to come out for the third match. I've never seen the president make such a face, we're all screwed. I feel bad for the other team, but we will win. Let's go. Hoshi Shooting Star side. Captain, relax a little. Isn't it a great accomplishment already for us to make it this far when we always used to be in last place? I know everyone expects us to lose this match, but when have we ever gone into a match as the fan favorite? Even if we lose, let's do our best. We even have that plan, don't we? Good. Let's go. We'll make sure to leave with no regrets. YSM Team 1, Start Point 2, Boss Start Point 4, Start 3. Now, will they be using the same strategy as the last round? YSM Team 2, Start Point 2, using the 1-5-5 formation, Boss Start 3. They have started moving. YSM, Start Point 2, YSM Team 3, Boss Start Point 4, Point 3. Start Point 2, Hoshi Team 1, Boss Start Point 4, Start 3, Point. YSM is blocking us. Start Point Hoshi Team 1, Start Point 2, YSM Team 3, Boss Start Point 4, Start 3. Wait, Joe Sungo isn't here. We won't be able to keep them tied up if we don't know their location. Stop the hunt for now and retreat. Start Point 2, Boss Hoshi Team 1, Start Point 4, Start 3. We're going to follow them. However, be careful because it might be a trap. No, what's going on? The player that appeared before player Pietro is player Kaguri Hikari. Now, it'll be a battle between the aces. Can I do it? A couple of minutes ago. Looking back on our wipeout in the first match, I don't think that we will be able to win in the second round. However, we should at least take out YSM's number 2. Pietro. Summon, Spirit Attack. Pitiful. You can't attack Mr. Pietro. It's a trap. Hakiri is here as well. Pietro Anella, 1 kill. Pietro Anella, 1 kill. See Mr. Pietro? Yeah. I know. It must have been a trap set up by the other team's support. Illusion creates a mirror image of the person that accepts it. Disappears after taking a certain amount of damage. Reflector creates a barrier that reflects the opponent's attack. There are abilities that use bait, reflecting the opponent's attack. It may be an ability worth noting to you guys, but, while it may be able to reflect one attack, I just have to stop it with tens of hundreds of attacks. Watch carefully how I choose to take care of it. Ugh, Mr. Pietro won't listen to me. It looks like that side was taken care of, so we'll start the attack. The one on this side might be fake as well, but the chances of that are low. Still, don't lower your guard. Shim Young-soo. Okay. Die. Ha. Suzu Yuron, 1 kill. Suzu Yuron, 1 kill. That reflect just now. This one was the fake. Illusion creates a mirror image of the person that accepts it. Disappears after taking a certain amount of damage. Reflector creates a barrier that reflects the opponent's attack. Wow, Mr. Pietro, your attacks are really fast. I almost died even after I increased my speed with my ability. I regret to inform you, but thunderization emits electricity to stimulate the nerves, increasing agility and speed by 1.5 times for 20 seconds. When a target is touched with thunderization, the target is temporarily paralyzed. I'm the real one. Was it a trick using your teammates to act as an illusion? Strategy, sneak attack, sacrifice. It wasn't bad, but too weak. It wasn't strong enough to take me out in one hit. My body might have been paralyzed, but that doesn't mean that my abilities have been stopped. Summon, spirit attack. Yes, I know. So, 7 of us came. Pietro Anella, 1 kill. So what? From the start, 11:1 wasn't enough. This is a spark. While I was shooting up the area to block the reflect, the spark that had been shot so slowly. Just also, I'm paralyzed. I can't dodge it, however. I just prepared a spirit attack. If I shoot it in reverse, I can dodge using the recoil. However, Pietro Anella, 7 kills. Pietro Anella, 7 kills. Kaguri Hikari, 1 kill. Hey, you crazy bastard. Why did you sit there and get hit by that? You could have dodged and fought back. Why would I? Huh. I was able to kill 5 of them in one hit. Why would I miss that opportunity? It'll just be troublesome for me if the fight drags out. I'll run around the stadium naked if they can take down Pietro. Ah, what just happened? Asuna in a 9-on-1 situation. YSM forfeits the match. Ha, it might have just been Pietro, but they really got him. It was entertaining. Ha, it was player Kaguri that came out holding the mic after the first match, but now, after the second match, it's Seo Moon Yeep. You passed the test. Now it's time for your interview with teacher Seo Moon Yeep. I'll show you the difference in skill levels. Against Japan. You guys should just stay back. Started. A killing spree. Seo Moon Yeep, 10 kills. Seo Moon Yeep, 10 kills. How about it? Is this the ending you wanted? Seo Moon Yeep, 11 kills. Huh, no. I really didn't expect to compete against you. Doesn't this ending exceed everything I imagined? BRD round is finished. The victor of the World Championship preliminaries is YSM. Player Seo Moon Yeep, please sign this. From the start, I never expected to beat you. Regardless, I'm glad that you participated in the third match. It was an honor to be able to compete against you. Oh, okay, stay still. I'll believe in you. You will get to the finals. Seo Moon Yeep, be happy, that's obvious. Versus Lionhead BC, Singapore, 2 o'clock Lionhead BC. Versus Bolshevik BC, Uzbekistan, 2 o'clock. Versus Santiago Taladro BC, Chile, 2 o'clock Santiago. Tal versus Rio God BC, Brazil, 2 o'clock ADEA Regreso. Versus Valencia Gigante BC, Spain, 2 o'clock Valencia Gigante. Strategic Office. There are 30 days left until the main stage. Wow, we're really going to the World Champs. That's crazy. Huh, I know. I have a question. What is it, President? Why is there a 1-month gap until the main stage? That's because each country has a holiday when the World Champs are scheduled. World Champs Preliminaries, World Champs Main Stage, League Preseason Opening 12-1. 1-2, 2-3, 4, 5, JHM Transfer Window Opening, League Rest Period. It roughly follows this schedule. This allows the teams participating in the main stages to be at their best. That's interesting. I guess you won't be able to use the excuse of your strategies being exposed. Oh, then does that mean we can work our players for a whole month? Wow. That's great. No way. Damn. What is that devil talking about? Dear Lord Jesus. I don't really mind. It's not like I can move any more than this. You guys should experience as well. Ah, that's our future. So, we're done with the preliminaries. No, there's still one match left. China's Beijing Qingdong BC vs. Red Hawk. Australia's Sydney Red Hawks BC. The winning team will continue on to the main stages. Really? The current score is 1 o'clock. The Red Hawks are the favorites. For starters, with Australia being 9th and China being 11th, they're about the same. They should have been more of an even match. However, player Xu Ran transferring to the Berlin Blitz caused Qingdong BC to lose a lot of strength. Even so, these two players, Zhao Wuren and Chen Jin, are worth paying attention to. Analysis. Target Zhao Wuren, human, strength 75-75, agility 90-90, speed 92-92, stamina 76-76, focus 91-95, skill 94-97, aura 86-86, ability invisibility, health recovery. Invisibility, become invisible for 10 seconds. Invisibility breaks if touched. Health recovery, burns your aura to recover your health for a limited time. Target Chen Jin, human, strength 67-67, agility 92-92, speed 84-84, stamina 67-67, focus 80-80, skill 79-79, aura 83-83, ability negate gravity, manipulate gravity. Negate gravity, you can remove gravity for a certain period of time. Manipulate gravity, for 3 seconds, you can change the direction of the gravity affecting you. Those Chinese players still fight like they're in a Murim novel, hee. And the match has ended. The Red Hawks have a close victory. Qingdong regrettably loses. It was a close match, but the void Xu Ran left was too large. The lack of destructive force was obvious. As such, the Sydney Red Hawks beat Qingdong. Red Hawk vs World Champions League moving on to the main stage. And with that, Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia, Red Hawk, Australia. The World Champs main stage bracket is complete. France, Paris Lumiere BC, Thailand, Bangkok Striders, Nigeria. Lagos Thunderbolts, Germany, Berlin Blitz BC, Mexico, Guadalajara Punchers. This looks like it'll be interesting. Our first opponent is the one with Gerald Walker. Berg, New York, the New York Bears. And in the quarterfinals, it's Paris Lumiere vs Berlin Blitz. Wow, I wonder who's going to win. I should ask for a ticket. Now is not the time for this. Kakik. Coach Gabriel, is there any way for us to recruit Zhao Wuren and Chen Jin? You're one step too late, Seo Moon Yeep. Wow, we have already recruited Chen Jin and Zhao Wuren. What are you guys doing here? Hi, Seo Moon. Ahem. First it was the Octopus Twins. Now it's you guys. Is Korea some kind of gathering hall? You're just stopping by whenever you want to. And who let you guys in the clubhouse? They just opened the door as soon as they saw me. A world-famous craftsman as well as one of the 7 heroes, the handsome director Emre Casa. Still, they shouldn't let an outsider in. We'll have robbers walking in through the front door of the clubhouse soon. Would a thief visit knowing that the world's craziest dog is here? Cough. TSK, so you're saying you already signed with Chen Jin and Zhao Wuren? Didn't you tell me with your own mouth that I am putting too much pressure on Daniel? So, you found those two to relieve the pressure on Daniel, huh? Why did you come all the way here? To rub it in my face? That isn't it, but it feels good knowing that they were the players you were after. I have a different reason for coming to see you. What? The timing is a bit tight, but we will do whatever it takes to become the best. Right now, Daniel is on his way here. He's bringing Chen Jin and Zhao Wuren from China with him. Our goal is, as always, to win the world champs. We will beat Paris in the quarterfinals. And crush you in the finals. That's how the Berlin Blitz will obtain this year's World Championships trophy. To be the best for the last step. I request a single practice match against you. Also, to you. Supporter Joe Sungo. Ha. Why me? Battlefield Arena. Wow, it's the player Daniel Matz. He's one of the top 3 of Battlefield. To top it off, there's player Shuran and coach Emre Casa as well. It's my first time seeing the 7 heroes up close. Ha. Our boss and coach Beck Jeho are also part of the 7 heroes. That's right. The national reps should just let us be. I haven't even seen coach Beck Jeho up close before, and the boss doesn't count. He isn't a hero. He's a devil. Yem Young-soo, your neck might snap from nodding so hard. I'm going to tell on all of you. Anyway. To think we'd be able to have a practice match against another team in the World Champs. This is the best. We're in the World Champs too. Anyway, it'll be a 4v4 practice match, right? Sungo and Boss is a given. Who do you think will fill the other 2 slots? Boss, why did you accept such a sudden request? Ha. Come on, think about it, coach. Isn't it a good thing for a first-timer to have a practice match against one of the favored teams? Also, if you look at the tournament brackets, the earliest we would meet them would be in the finals. World Champions League, Berlin versus final match. By the time we reach the finals, both our team's secrets would have been revealed to each other already. If so, the one to benefit the most from this match would be us, not the Berlin Blitz. Oh, I agree with that, but I thought we decided to keep player Joe Sungo's progress to ourselves until the main stages. Come on, it'll be fine. Aren't we getting the better end of the deal by trading Sungo for a chance to see their main lineup? Besides, there hasn't been a chance for him to test out his progress in a real match. If this guy's support works against the Berlin Blitz, it'll mean it'll work on every team in the world. Emre Casa brought it up knowing that he'll be the one on the losing end of this exchange. He must really want to win against Paris. So, we should accept. But, Sungo, we won't use the secret weapon. We'll win without using it, right, Sungo? Why aren't you answering? Yes, boss. I will give it my best, boss. I also wanted to try something out. Now then, I will explain the rules and start the match. Berlin Blitz, Daniel Matz, Shuran, Zhao Wuring, Chen Jin. The practice match will be a single 4v4. The team that eliminates all their opponents will be the winner. YSM, Seo Moon Yeep, Joe Sungo, Lee Nae-yeon, Shim Young-soo. WHY are we participating out of everyone else? Ha. To block Shuran, obviously, ha. Ha ha. Oh, if it's that, Nae-yeon. You will be of utmost importance in blocking Shuran. You have to keep harassing Shuran with your jumping and bow attacks. If you jump around like crazy, I'm sure even she would have a hard time trying to catch you. Me. Yeah, Shuran is strong. However, her ability to control her strength has been lackluster even up until the latest match. You have to make it so she wastes her death rays. If you use those legs of yours I've trained, you'll easily be able to dodge those incomplete death rays. I'm not asking you to take her out. Just harass her as you've always done. Got it. Wait a minute, Lee Nae-yeon is the focal point. Not me. Yeah, you're just a stand-in for Pietro. Why don't you just use Pietro, then? Troublesome. He says he's busy. Now that I think about it, you should just do as you're told, you punk. Ah. Mercy. Mercy. Now, we will start the match. Daniel. Yes. While it might be your first time working together, this will be a valuable experience that will leave a huge impact on you. I don't like Seo Moon Yeep. He has always been at odds with me. However, his thoughts were always correct. Go experience it, Daniel. See what he has taught Joe Sungo. What he has ingrained into him. Go steal the things that I couldn't teach you. Yes, sir. Daniel Matz, I've been watching you since your youth. You have always done whatever you could to become stronger. So, steal it from Seo Moon Yeep. A dungeon where you have to go through multiple towers to reach the main tower. It's a dungeon usually used for a single match for practice